What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin, and today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a review. If you're unaware, because, well, day of recording this was posted, Sunavalon, it's a deck from Brains, and now it's being printed in the actual game. It was a really cool deck. A friend of mine honestly loves it, and I think it was pretty neat as well in the anime. But yeah, no, we're just gonna go over the cards. I'm gonna give you my thoughts, and I have read over these a little bit, so I'll just kind of be going in my own order here. But they're decent. So first, most important thing is this vanilla level 1 with 600 defense and 0 attack, Sand Seed Genius Loki, or Sun Seed Genius Loki. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that, but yeah, this is you run free of it. It's the most important card, and we can get into why once we go down to our first link monster, Sunavalon Dryas. So it requires a level 4 lower plant, which your normal monster obviously is, and if it was link summoned to the extra monster zone by using the Genius Loki as material, you can add a Sunvine spell trap from your deck to your hand. So which is pretty good. But beyond that, all of them except for like the last one have a effect where basically they can't be targeted for attacks, but that doesn't stop direct attacks. And if you take battle or effect damage up to the number of link rating per turn, you gain that much life points and then summon a Sunvine monster from your extra deck. So yeah, they basically just do that. Sand does it for one instance of damage. Dryas does it for two instances of damage, as well as uh, just requiring two plant monsters, including a Sunavalon link. Then the free Dryanome requires two or more plants. Kinda does the same thing, except it's 3 times per instances of damage. And once per turn, when a monster this card points to is targeting for attack, you can just negate the attack and move the monster. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then we have the actual boss monster, Dryatrintier, I think. Probably not, but I think. It's 0 attack, requires 2 or more link monsters, which is pretty easy to get with this deck. And when it's link summoned, you can add a Sunavalon spell trap from your deck to your hand. It can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects and cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent direct attacking. And once per turn, it lets you tribute a link monster that this card points to destroy cards on your opponent's field up to the tributed monster's link rating. It does not target, which is pretty nice, but it does destroy, so that kind of takes away from it. But it's a search. It's a search. The last thing we have as far as our link monsters go are the Sunvine, Gardna, Healer, and Thrasher. Gardna negates attacks, and when it's destroyed, you can end the battle phase after that. So that's pretty okay. Oh, sorry, no, it has battle damage. It has battle damage. So a lot less useful than the initial read. Oh, and they also all have the effect that if a Sunavalon link monsters leaves the field by card effect, you have to blow themselves up. Well, at least on these little link 1 guys. So next up we have Sunvine Healer, who heals, requires a normal plant. This one just requires a normal plant, and the last one also requires a normal plant. So you know what you're using. Healer heals. So yeah, just when it's special summoned, you can target a Sunavalon link monster on the field to gain life points equal to its link rating times 300, so you can get 1200 back if you summon it when you have the link 4. And when your link monster inflicts battle damage to you, you gain 600 life. So cool. Now for the best one, Sunvine Thrasher. If it sorry, I lost my step there. If it's special summoned, you can target a Sunavalon monster on the field. This card gains attack equal to that link rating times 800. So if you have the 4, that's obviously pretty good. When it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to a zone a link monster points to, but its effects are negated, which will fuel your level 4, so you aren't tributing your own monsters and can potentially get more pops off of it. So it's alright. It's alright. Now for the spell traps, though, we first have Sunvine Shrine. It's a continuous spell. You activate it by sending a card from your hand to the graveyard while you control a Sunavalon Link monster. It locks you into plants from the extra deck. Once per turn, it lets you revive a level 4 or lower normal plant from your grave to extend. And once per turn, during the opponent's end phase, you can send this to the graveyard to target a continuous trap in the grave to set it to your spell trap card zone. What you'll be setting is Sunavalon Bloom. Some of its effects are a hard once per turn, like the second effect. However, its first effect is that when it's activated, if you control a Link 4 or higher plant link, it negates all of your opponent's face-up monster effects that they currently control. It is not permanent like that, though, which is unfortunate. And its second effect makes it so that if a plant Link monster battles during damage calc, it gains attack equal to the total attack of all the monster it points to till the end of the turn. So obviously you point at Thrasher. Thrasher's real big. The Link 4 gets real big too. But from what I can tell, the basic combo would seem to be just open Loshi, summon this, search the shrine, activate the shrine to bring back the Loki, go into the double one. There's not really a way to extend past that, though, on its own, but I think that's what the other monsters are for. So first we have Sunvine Maiden. She special summons herself from your hand if a, extra deck monster that you summoned is being targeted by something, and it protects your Sunavalon and Sunvine spell traps from card effects. So, not awful. Most things don't really target nowadays, but not awful. Then we have the other most important card, Sunseed Shadow. It is a level 1 Earth Plant effect monster with 0 attack and 400 defense. If you control a normal plant, you can special summon it from your hand, and you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one of your Link 2 or lower Sunavalon or Sunvine monsters to lock yourself into plants from the extra deck. However, you summon a copy of it. So this is kind of the next step you need, because with Loshi, you can at least get to the Link 2, but then you get this guy in the graveyard, banish it, you will be able to get right into your Link 4. So that is pretty sick, actually. I do enjoy that. The only other main deck monster in the last Sunavalon card is Sunseed Twins. The level 2 plant earth monster, 0 attack, 800 defense. Both its effects are hard once per turns. If it's normal summoned and you control a Sunavalon Link monster, you can target a level 4 or lower normal plant in your grave to special summon it. And you can banish it from your graveyard, as well as a Link monster you control. Then if there are 2 or more plant links with the same name in your graveyard, special summon one of them. It's not a good card. I hardly see any reason running it. Plant is more than capable of coming up with its own recursion, and the fact that you're losing resources just really sucks. I don't know. I wouldn't say run this one. If you do, though, maybe a one of. But yeah. So it's a functioning deck. Well, it looks like it will be a functioning deck, anyways. So, it could have been worse. I was expecting a lot worse, actually. So, no, I think this is fine. It's fine, but that's all it really is, unfortunately. I honestly think what they could have done, make it worth running free of the... Well, make it feel worth running free of the normal ones. Make it like a 1 card into the Link 4. Or at least the Link free. Like, I think that would be... I think if they had done something like that, that would have been really cool. But nonetheless, you only really have to open with 2 cards, and the normal monster is summonable, like Unexpected Die, 1-for-1, Lone Fire Blossom, Super Nutrient, I guess. Like, there are a lot of ways to get to it. I just wish it could do more on its own, and I think that's my main gripe with this. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the new archetype. Let me know what you think of it. Is there anything I missed? Anything that I was right or wrong about? So on and so forth and all that good jazz. But yeah, that being said, like if you liked, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want some more. This has been Ronin, signing off.